Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Breaking news. Ex-FAS chairman Babatunde Farawo returns to EFCC over 9.2 billion allegedly linked to his account. 9.2 billion. That is the one you know. That's the one you've heard of. 9.2 billion. This is one person. And it's not even in government per se. It's one of those who are covering up for, I beg my people, if you know what is going on in this country, your head will just be swelling. But I don't want you to take paracetamol for another man's headache. This country, the lies that go on, the shady deals underneath, you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed. The evil that go on in broad daylight in Nigeria is unimaginable. It's unspeakable to mention but a few. How the government of Nigeria, humiliate her people. Money that should be used for road construction, used for construction infrastructure is taken by one person conveniently, and nobody will ask a question. Let's get on so you can understand all the details. Babatunde Farawo, former chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIROS, on Monday returned to the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, for further questioning. Farawo was said to have reported at the Lagos State Office of the EFCC over FIROS involvement in the alleged financial misappropriation during his tenure. The sum of 9.2 billion from Lagos Inland Revenue Service and Alpha Beta, TINUBU again, Alpha Beta, was said to have been tracked and traced to Farawo's personal account. TINUBU again, TINUBU's man. It's TINUBU's man. In case I did not mention that initially, it's TINUBU's man. TINUBU gave this one 9.2 billion. That's in his personal account. Then imagine what is in TINUBU's account. Your head will burst when you hear the amount. It will do po. Let's continue. He's the one taking the fall for it. So 9.2 billion, I think that goes well. Is enough settlement money. Recall that the EFCC had a few weeks ago invited Farawo for questioning over 5 billion fraud misappropriated in the agency under his watch. Earlier, 9 senior officers of the agency were detained by the EFCC over alleged multi-billion naira fraud in 2019. Farawo was sacked by President Muhammadu Buhari in 2019 after a query was worsened tax revenue since 2015 showed that he had been in a massive fraud which has defrauded the system beyond you can imagine. So Buhari can sack him because they don't want to touch TINUBU. Buhari does not want to expose TINUBU because if he does, head will roll. So they know what they are doing. Let's continue. He was also accused of a lavish lifestyle, bank rolling, extravagant parties, concerts in Lagos, poor cooperation with government structure at the RIF, poor audit at the RIFS, high-handedness in office, diversion of funds, embezzlement, corruption, awarding contracts to nobody but saying our contracts were awarded, and was still being questioned at the Lagos office of the Anti-Grift Agency as at the time of this report. It's alleged that he is in connection with Beta Alpha and some of the money came from the Beta Alpha according to bank transaction being shown. So that's TINUBU. It's all wrapped up in TINUBU's thing, but nobody will speak now because Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is involved. Buhari is, there are some, you don't touch all the eggs. There are some eggs that have spikes. You touch the egg that have spike, it spikes you. So Buhari himself is being careful, knowing that some of the eggs, all the shells are not just round and smooth. Some of the eggs, some of the shells are not all. Some of the shells, have spikes. So It needs to be careful. Yeah, it needs to be careful because it could be spiked, and the spike could penetrate into his finger, and that could be detrimental to his fundamental human health. You see, before he runs to London again for another health care check and all that. So this is what is happening in our country. This is the massive fraud that they cover up and keep covering up in today life. And I mean, it's unimaginable. It's unimaginable what goes on in this country. The level of injustice, evil that happen in our government is unimaginable. Have you forgotten that Buhari himself is a crook? So I'm really saddened to understand that even Buhari, Tinubu, all of them, they have this is birds of a feather that flock together. But Buhari right now does not want Tinubu in the park, and is trying to be diplomatic about the whole approach on how to go about it. My people, whether it's diplomatic or it's like matic diplo, whatever it is, we don't care. As a people, we move. Nigerians, answers, we move because this is gone on for far too long. We cannot allow them to continue to maltreat us, manipulate us, and continue to behave as if this country there is no constitution. Of course, they are the constitution. Does it appear like there is one constitution anywhere? I don't think so. In my opinion, I seriously doubt it that there is a constitution somewhere in Nigeria. Because if there is, I would like to know what the constitution says about oppression. Because what is happening is beyond, is beyond you can really imagine. Nigerians suffering needlessly, and the government of the day keep quiet, and Buhari and his children, nepotism. I beg you. See, and you know what we should do in this country? Everyone who has ever ruled, they should be given time out. Time out. In one way or the other, they should be looked into and investigated. They should be given serious time out. We need to really give them serious time out, even in this government. We need to know where we are headed and where we are standing at the moment. Because what is happening, I mean, what is happening, even the blind can see that there is irregularity going on in our government. And if we don't, and if things does not change and change real fast, even the, I mean, I don't know what to say because Nigeria, this country, only God can truly deliver us. Only God can truly deliver us. So we just need to rise up, and we need to rise up to the occasion fast. We need to rise up to the truth, that manipulation, oppression needs to come to an end. It does need to come to an end. Enough is enough. We cannot have Nigerians suffer needlessly. Enough is enough. Let's rise up to the truth of who we are, a people, a voice, and let our voices be heard. Anyway, guys, what do you think? Leave us a comment. Let's hear your thoughts. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. For us, from now is bye.